Yo ho ho! Oh, do pirates not actually say that? Ahoy there! With Halloween coming up and with my costume this year being a pirate, I thought it might be a good time to go back and rewatch one of my favorite doctors of all time from Doctor Who, Matt Smith, especially since I'm going to miss seeing him in Game of Thrones House of the Dragon for a year and a half until we get season 2. So I went back and I watched The Curse of the Black Spot, a classic episode from my teenage years at least, of the 11th Doctor traveling with Amy Pond and Rory Williams when they end up on a pirate ship and they have to deal with the Curse of the Black Spot, which in this version, you get it once you get any injury of any kind, no matter how small. A paper cut is a death sentence. The black spot appears on your hand, and then the siren comes and she claims you, disintegrating you without a trace. Or at least, that's what they believe happens. This episode is fun. The writer of the episode, this is their first time writing an episode of Doctor Who, and I think they do it pretty well. The Siren makes an interesting villain with some fun alien twist to their origin while fitting into most of their lore and legends, creating, and the black spot also tying in. And the pirate captain in the episode, Captain Avery, is a pirate from actual history, and he actually disappeared without leaving a trace and with no trace in his treasure, which lets the episode kind of play with his fate and let it be this sci-fi Doctor Who twist to what happens to him. The episode has a lot of fun with its piracy. In very early on in the episode, Amy Pond gets in a sword fight with some pirates, swinging around on ropes and swashbuckling. It really takes pretty full advantage of the concept with, you know, the restraints on budget and technicality of what they do. They never actually, like, pirate another ship. They are stuck at sea, pretty motionless the whole time because the waters are calm, but that just leads to a great Halloween episode because they're stuck in calm waters on a ship with pirates who don't handle stress very well and tend to turn on each other, and the enemy out there will kill them with any kind of tiny injury, which is pretty high stakes, and definitely they set the rules and the expectation for what the siren can do. And sometimes the Doctor's theories on how the siren works are wrong or have to evolve with new information. But going back and looking at this episode again, which I've seen it several times over many years now, it all makes sense when you go back and look at it, what the actual explanation for what's going on is. So I think it's a really clever episode. Now, is some of the writing a bit wonky? Yeah, like the first pirate that we see get disintegrated by the sirens, why did nobody stop him? We watch Matt Smith kind of give the weakest little stop. As opposed to, oh, this man will die if he touches the siren. Hold on, buddy, like hang back. Like, no, just... So, you know, some stuff like that. But we also do get an exploration and depth to the side character here, Captain Avery, the guest character, who goes on an arc when he discovers that his son has stowed away on the ship. He's then confronted with his greed that has taken shape over his life of piracy, or his responsibilities as a father, as now he learns that his son's mother has passed away and he's all that this kid has in the world. So there's great conflict in that. It comes to a head in a scene that's pretty poignant because, I mean, we're pretty sure that in this filler episode, none of the main characters are going to die, but the pirates and the pirate's kid, they're on the they could be on the chopping block. So seeing his choices along his character arc have consequences is interesting. But ultimately, the episode ends on a good note for everybody. So it's a fun ride for Halloween, not like super scary or anything, but we've got a fun monster, we've got some piracy, and we've got a decent story at the heart of it. Perfect episode? No. A great episode? I wouldn't go that far, but it's a good episode of Doctor Who nonetheless, and one that I'm glad that I rewatched again this year. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. I've been doing a couple Halloween episodes this year in anticipation of Halloween coming up pretty soon. So if you want to check those out, here's one of them right there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this episode down in the comments below, and have a good week.